Nigga Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Him go.
Right.
But a couple people.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real, though.
And then you get the little stuff that happens in different rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You got big dogs in a room that, get a young guy out of there, or a young guy get an old guy out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a respect factor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't disrespect somebody. Like, I was 14 years coming in. I went to Chicago. I'm not going to run past Khalil Mack like I don't know him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
How you doing? I'm
Right.
Ted. You know, you got to introduce yourself to a real pro. This is his kingdom.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bears, he done won X amount of games himself here. He runs everything. So I had to come in and get a feel of what's going on. Hey, bro, who the best trainer?
Right.
How I get the socks? How I get the best? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a row of good things and some stuff that they just giving out.
Right.
I don't want just the giving out stuff. I get the right stuff. But if you don't go in and talk to that guy, then he gonna walk over to all the right people and say, don't mess with that old guy. That old guy don't like you, don't like me like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude make sure that this trainer eat, give him extra different tips and different type of ways that makes his family be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's real. Your second Super Bowl, I got to ask you this before we get out of here. Your second Super Bowl, Super Bowl 50, right?
Yeah.
You come back here.
Yep. Playing Levi.
How was that?
I think I got like a little jinx with Beyonce.
Mm.
Both halftime shows.
Oh shit!
She was
the performer, huh?
And then I had two legends going out. So I had Ray Lewis going out on one, and I had Peyton Manning going out on one.
Storybook shit.
And I always had some controversy that go on. The lights go on in New Orleans.
That was crazy.
We get the
that game was won, bro. I'm just gonna keep it funky, bro. The momentum got, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Turn on the lights.
You see when she hit us with? They turned the lights on. Ray Lewis was over there like this. Ed Reed was in that thing like
Ed Reed was in that.
They all bites. Hey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they came on back out there and they took care of business.
They took care of business, man.
Ray Lewis cheated to the play for 4 quarters, for 2 more quarters.
Did you see it?
There it go.
Man.
It's just coming downhill. Man.
The two brothers going at it. Story.
2 brothers. The hardball ball. It was classic.
Speaking of that, how was it playing for Jim Harbaugh?
Oh, it was great. Because it's just a different mentality when we went out there at that time, and the guys that was there, we was so gelled together as brothers through everything. I'm talking about on the field, off the field. One of the best squads that was put together, that was assembled to me, because we was all left out there to die in certain cases. Like, we was traded out there, like San Francisco, they ain't got nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
We sent them out there.
Mm-hmm.
So you really look at, when you realize how many people was out there when I was there, you had so many first-round draft picks or early second rounds, or then the people they getting from not having a great season. So by that time, they had put together killers.
Yeah.
Man, it just took for us to really get it together.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it together through some of the tactics that Harbaugh had, and then some of the tactics that we had as a team.
Yeah.
And the way that we really gelled and really stayed out here too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after that first year, nobody really ran home.
Yeah.
Like, we stayed.
Yeah.
Everybody all had, a couple dollars for real. So we wasn't really trying to get back to your hometown, like they was hardball opening the doors, like y'all coming, like you treating it like college now.
Yeah.
And that's what you really used to. So you going in there, you might spend 4 or 5 hours at the facility.
It seemed like he received backlash and hate for that too, because one thing I say about coaches from back in the day, you don't realize you coaching rich young dudes. Like like grown men, but they got paper too. Like you can't just.
Well, he set up a lot of different things that made people like rock with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As far as fines, like that's the number one thing. Like you have 4 times to make something wrong before I find you some league stuff. Like so, you might have took. Oh man, I'll take this one today. He gave you 4 to trip on before I really be in your butt. And if you really respected that code, then you probably only messed up once or twice.
Once or twice, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was on just grace period of being a human.
2 things before we get out of here. Last 2 questions. One is I asked Al Harrington this when I interviewed him, and he talked about his conversation with David Stern on marijuana and the NBA. And, David Stern was stern on it, and he kind of flipped. Should NFL players be able to indulge in partaking in medicinal marijuana?
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, what the aches and the pains that we go through, and how much pills can we take? I mean, just to be all the way real, I never had I had surgeries and all type of things, and I never took real medicine.
Yeah.
I just come on, give me ibuprofen, smoke me a little J, and let me sit back.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. See, the difference is on the West Coast is known. Like, y'all come up backyard, different things like that. So everybody kind of like be familiar with it. So you kind of like tap into it a little earlier than now. But now it's around the world.
Yeah, now it's starting to, when it's in Thailand, shit, it's like, it's cookies
now
in
it's
Thailand.
Now it's around the world. So you can't really get mad at what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So I've been in the era there where, it was coming down.
Yeah.
Where, we went from this to this to this to this. So I think slowly that it is changing over to where it's not going to be effective. Like it was for everybody to lose the money that they was losing, where shit, the whole world is doing it, and billionaires doing it, millionaires doing it, thousandaires doing it
in public.
years, like everywhere you go. Like, and it ain't as, at first you used to never want to smell like it, or when you do smell it, it was, where is that?
Yeah.
Now it's so normal.
Common, yeah.
It's, why would you make it uncommon?
We frown at cigarettes and we like weed.
Yeah.
But just think about back in the days, you had to walk in a restaurant, they say smoking and non-smoking. Airplane, they smoking. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just giving it, go with the times.
Go with the time. And the last question is, man, I've seen what you've done. It's not even really a question. I've seen what you've done back home and working with the youth, how much you care about where you're from, how much you represent, put on, give back. And like you said, giving back is not just money. It's being there, right? Just speak to that a little bit and how important that is for you and what you got going on back at home now.
Well, it's just an avenue and another guideline for the babies. It's a pipeline for my father. As far as the football go, the basketball go, we don't have a real feeder system like some of these private schools have throughout the city. And like you say, you Pop Warner, I was Muni League. They usually come in there and like kind of destroy the Muni League and the Pop Warner for what we don't have at home. You know what I'm saying? So somebody that's still there in that area, we really don't understand what they can really bring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just trying to create the way where a baby can kind of like jump off into the real world before he had to go sit down for 4 years of high school. Then where you go from there? The real world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to create a kid to learn how to fly, Going in there, understand gates, understand baggage claim, understand different things like that. Being able to have key cards to get into hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just understand what incidentals mean.
Yeah.
You know, and just being respectful to the world and being respectful to what your parents are doing for you and what these people are doing for you. And then seeing how you grow by being respectful. It's like you keep watering that tree. It grows to be what it, you know, you can't cut it down for 100 years.
Yeah.
Many earthquakes come through, still don't knock it down, you know. And that's just how we try to build ourselves and just create the game of or not the game, but you know, the organization to is a handout to new life, to new success, and it's hard up our way, just like it is down here. And everybody moving fast and thinking that they taking care of everything, and really it's not.
Yeah.
So you only find a couple guys that could go and make it work. And I just want everybody just to come in and see the real work that the old man has done, that I'm just trying to keep up and maintain, but give it a little different flavor and a little different look. But being able to connect with the world, being able to come out here and do things, being able to y'all come our way, when it ain't just all about rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if that happened, it happened. We still want to make that connection because it's always going to be a great voice for us. You know what I'm saying? But just being able to put these leagues and different things together and let these kids understand that we all going through something, but together. We need each other around everywhere with these little kids. So just being able to put things together in a certain way and putting the cities so we can put the money together to do great things is just what I'm all about. Always been like that.
Man, I appreciate you for sitting down with us, man. This been powerful right here. You know, this is like, I like to get this side. I like to, like I said before, humanize us, have these conversations, because for me, it's a conversation.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
it.
saying? That's what we should be doing too as black men, as
For sure.
people in general. That's
For sure.
what we should be doing.
We don't do it enough.
We don't do it enough. And before we go, can you give the people social medias or your team, so whatever you do or communicate through?
You can always catch me at Ginn Jr. On IG. That's Ginn Jr. _19. Ginn Elite at Ginn Elite on IG. That's my youth program. We got Ginn Foundation on IG. That's the high school. Ginn Academy, which is on IG. But we on all platforms. You get to one, you get to all. You know, the G's is what we rep. You know, I just happen to have one in my last name.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
But is what motivate our city. It would motivate our community. Is what it's all really about. You know, and as long as we can keep coming and putting our hands around them babies, it keep creating good fruit for us to keep munching on.
Yeah, it's true. I'm at Lord Rab on everything. We had no vultures on everything. Like I said, this was a great interview. Something real quick though. Who would win? You or Cheetah?
Now?
In your prime?
In my prime? I gave Cheetah a running for his money though. 'Cause I was really a real true track athlete.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You got to change your mind to really go run. Like it wouldn't have been like, oh, we're going to like, no.
Yeah, you better come with it though.
And I like to run that deuce though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I probably would never really want to chase him. Because he would have never been able to beat me in the 110s. I'd just be 100 with you. So I wasn't really no 100 guy. But that deuce in that quarter, yeah, with it, yeah.
Man, some smoke.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we gone, man. One.
Stay on blue. I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil'